the camera cut off. But if you think about men, it's like when men are complaining, they're saying, oh, most women are sluts, blah blah blah. But you need to realise most men are just losers. I think the equivalent of calling a woman a slut is probably the equivalent of calling a man a loser. If you think about most men, 99% of men are losers. So if you think about women, safe to say like 99% of women are sluts. Not specifically like sluts, but I just mean like low quality women. But I think a woman is pretty much based, I think a woman's value is pretty much based on how feminine she is, how submissive she is, how healthy she is, like mentally and physically, and like the minimum body count, which means she values who she sleeps with. And if you think about men, it's like the value, what makes like a man value is obviously like his looks, and then how much money he makes, and like how muscular he is, I would say. And this is what people don't understand. You have to be really high value to get like a high value woman, you know? Like, most men are losers, most women are sluts. That's how it works. If you want like a good woman, you have to be a really good man. And you have to like go to the right places, like you can't be on dating apps. I mean, obviously it depends on what you want. Of course it always depends on what you want. What I want is like really different. Like I said before, what I wanted, you know, like really modest, like Asian woman. Like it's different for most people. Like most people I've spoken to actually really like the like revealing clothes, like the like slutty attitude. Like most men that I've spoken to, they say they prefer that. Like they say they like that. But I'm just saying, it's like men are complaining about women, but men are just as bad. There's always that value balance. I don't get that. Oh, women are sluts. Men are losers. Men are emotional, feminine, weak, ugly, poor. They're losers, you see. And that's equivalent of calling a woman like a slut, fat, masculine. It's all the same. But the thing is, but of course, if most women are like that, like I hate like when these expats move to the Philippines and they're like, oh, I moved to the Philippines because Western women. What on earth? You're fat and you're poor. What? That's exactly the same as a woman being like masculine, fat and like slutty. Like it's the exact same thing. I don't get that. It's like you're low value and then you complain about women being low value. There's just as many low value men as there are low value women. Just as many. I don't understand that. I'm not sure, like, I think the men are complaining a lot more than the women complaining. So yeah, really, if you just want like a good life, I swear just self-improvement is like pretty much the only way. It's like, not the only way, but self-improvement is so vital if you want like a good life. Like in all areas of life, you pretty much just have to like self-improve. If you just, I just realised it's a compound effect. The more like good things that happen, like good breeds good and bad breeds bad. Like let's say you're like, you take care of yourself, you're mentally healthy, you've got no issues, you've got good social skills, you're muscular, you're rich. Good things will come from that. That's the thing. It's like, you know, rich get richer. Like the more money you have, the more money you will make. It's exactly the same thing with life. Just like the high value person you are, good things happen to you. Always. And if you're a low value person, bad things happen to you. Like, not gonna lie, I legit think like the best way to go around it, let's say you don't want to go to a developing country. Me personally, I want to do that. I really, really want to do that. I don't see why I wouldn't do that. I'm actually trying to get rid of my fear of vomiting. As soon as I get rid of my fear of vomiting, so then I'm no longer afraid of food poisoning, I'll move to the Philippines. I'll probably move to the Philippines next year if I work hard. But to be honest, like, if you don't want to go to a developing country, so your like value is like massively boosted, if you don't want to do that and you want to stay in your own country, my advice, make like a lot of money, take care of yourself, look really good, have great social skills, have good morals, be really muscular, and then like go to churches. Like, if this is what you want, if you want like the good girl type thing, I really want that. But that means I would have to be like a really high value man, and that is my goal. But I am definitely impatient, and I don't see why I shouldn't like just cheat. Like, Philippines is kind of cheating. You're just like boosting your value by like so much, so you can pretty much just like pick like the women you want because your value is just so high there. But if you don't want to do that, you want to stay in your own country, you know, do all those self-improvement things. Might take like 10 years. Let's say you're like 30 years old at this point if you started at 20. And then literally just go to like churches or like mosques or something, and literally just like look at women that you find like attractive, like a like 7 out of 10 plus. Literally just talk to them, and eventually, like, I think like the churches or like any religious event is probably the best way to find like high quality women. Religion, definitely, like, if you got the average religious person and the average like atheist, I bet you the average religious person is so much higher quality. Like, I bet you they're healthier, they're nicer people, they're happier. It's because religion just teaches you good things. Like, it teaches you discipline, it teaches you not to be a degenerate. But when you're an atheist, you just succumb to like pleasure, so you just do whatever you want. But we know that's not the right choice. Obviously discipline and morality is the right choice. So I legit think you should improve yourself. You're making like really good money, you look great, you're muscular, and you should literally just go to religious events, mosques or churches or whatever. Find women who are like 7 out of 10 plus, and then just talk to them. Then you like, and then when you've spoken to like every woman who's like 7 out of 10 plus in that church or mosque or whatever, literally just go to a different church and like keep doing that, keep dating them, and eventually you're gonna find a woman who's like good looking and like, and it's just a high quality woman, like raised correctly, like doesn't have social media account, doesn't do dating apps, like a really low body count, if not a virgin. Like, that's what you're looking for. Like, that's what I want, but that's going to take like years of hard work for me to get to that point.